spawn windows and all that. I love how the stream started with me saying that. Excellent. Thanks everyone for joining us for another Node.js Community Committee meeting for April 1st, 2021. We can go ahead and kick things off into updates. AJ, do you have something from mentorship?
Sure. For one thing, we've decided to, well, let me back up. We are losing one of our members in the near future. So we have decided now is a good time to try for the first time finding 2 mentees at once, one for the ComCom and 2 for ourselves. Sorry, I said that poorly. We're not finding 2 mentees for ourselves. Secondly, we're finding a mentee for ourselves. So we kicked that off as far as planning for finding ourselves a mentee. And that is the first half of my update. The second half is the ComCom mentee. We, as per our process that we're still developing, we got a Google Doc created to do all of our communication with the ComCom. And we are communicating through comments on the Google Doc. So we have made a comment requesting a meeting time with one of you two to go over our requirements, or your requirements rather, for the mentee you're looking for. So once we hear back on a time that works for you, we will move on to that meeting and get started with the process.
Great. I apologize. I've seen the doc, looked at it a couple of times, but I haven't really had time to give it my full attention. In terms of this first meeting, Tierney, do you want to be there to help sort out what we think should be done, or should I just try to move forward with it and we'll work it out as we go?
Yeah, sounds good.
Well, that was kind of an or, I think. You want me to just go forward with it?
Yeah, I think you can go forward with it.
Great.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I wasn't sure. I was like, wait, was that? Yeah. Anyway, cool. So I will check out the doc and we can coordinate on booking a meeting soon. Thank you, AJ.
And thank you.
Yep. Cool. Anything else on the mentorship side?
Nope, that's all.
Okay, great. I'll just say on the website redesign, I have seen some work coming through lately. I haven't had enough time to really spend on that lately either, and Divya's not here. But I think, like, for example, one of the things that I've been wanting to see is the sidebar implemented, particularly for the community page. And I think somebody committed that very recently, so that's good. I think, hoping for more MVP related progress on that in the very near future. So we'll see, open source.
Awesome. Joe, do you have any updates?
Besides that, we could talk about the CPC, although I don't think that there's too much there at the moment. What would be important here? I guess it's worth mentioning that the Node.js certification stuff is on a big sale right now, I think for another week or so, till the 9th, if I remember correctly. Rachel can correct me if I'm wrong. And it's not only a big sale, but one of the requests from people taking it was availability to see the environment first and to kind of try it out. And I think that they've made a number of coupons or codes to be able to do that. It's a limited number, but I think it's like 4,000, if I remember correctly. Again, Rachel, correct me if I'm wrong.
Great, you got it.
Great. So yeah, people can try to get those coupons and or whatever you call them and try out the environment and get a feel for it. And I'll just say really quickly, Rachel, help me remember maybe after this meeting, I think somebody was asking some questions in the OpenJS Slack about some specific stuff to it, related to it, that I just wanted to check with you before I answered. And then OpenJS World is coming up in early June. What else have we been working on at the CPC? JSlandia, the individual membership program, is active. We have like 250 members. We're going to start working some more on that in terms of like fun stuff. Working on just like moderation and making sure that our process is clear and that it's clear and is set up the way that we imagine it to be set up. Just kind of go through that. Some diversity, equity, and inclusion work is happening too, trying to rope in some of the other organizations to do the work together, W3C and I think another org or two. What else? I don't know if I can think of anything else. If I'm missing anything, Tierney, let me know.
I can't think of anything either. I also have I now have conflicts with the some CPC meetings. I think it's with the working ones, which is unfortunate, or with the agenda ones, which is unfortunate. So yeah, I have not been able to directly participate in the last couple, I think.
It's been a little more quiet lately, so that's
yeah, it's good.
More of our working sessions, which is good.
Yep.
I will just add one more thing. In the last meeting, we talked about trying to not be on like a week by week sort of thing for the working sessions. So we booked a couple of the next ones. I believe the next one is working on JSlandia and the individual membership program. And then I think the one after that is like tech strategy to kind of work through like, if a project applies, how does it fit? What's our kind of tech strategy in terms of projects in the foundation, and perhaps like ones we might reach out to, and just the overall communication with potential members, just what's our tech strategy from the foundation perspective. So I think those are the two next working sessions. And I think that Jory put together a ticket, an issue that tries to line up all of the meetings in one issue so that we can have sort of more of a schedule and a view into the future as to what we're planning on working on. I guess they did that at AMP and it's been working well, so we're trying it too.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that I spend a lot of time with CNCF people, like contributors, and one of the things I think that would be eventually interesting to bring up there is like planning out what projects would like for future services that the foundation doesn't already offer. So like one of the things that I recently realized that CNCF offers to their projects is websites, which is interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, figuring out stuff like that might be an interesting one too in the future.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
From my side, I just have one smaller update. I a bit ago created a PR requesting. So Joe and before this, Joe and I made some automation for the social team. It still isn't working because we need a personal access token, like a GitHub personal access token, since actions can't trigger actions. I could throw my own in there, but I don't think I should. But I created an issue requesting one from the GitHub bot, and they got approved. I've not been able to get it because the person who can give it to me has been out and said they'll be able to get it to me, get to it at some point in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, that's a barrier right now. It's been approved. We can do it. It just needs to be done. So we might also want to see if we can improve that process as well.
Yeah, I was going to say that seems like it's highlighting an issue that we should try to solve.
So, and I think there actually might be a PR open to fix it that never got merged from that person. So yeah, just I might ping folks on this. Reduce app secret requirements. Yeah, that's the one. So yeah, last review is from me in October 2020.
Okay.
So yeah, cool. That's the only update I have. Specifically, oh, hey, Rachel. Oh, wait, different Rachel. I thought I looked up and saw Rachel and assumed Rachel White. Even though we've already talked in this meeting,
Still just me.
yep. Okay. Let's get on to agenda items. Let me pull that up real quick. Community committee.
Yeah, I haven't even opened the Google Doc yet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't either.
I'll start updating things. You can get going.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
First agenda item is the V8 automation. I think I +1 to this. Yeah, Joe and I +1 this, so this can be removed from this can be removed from the CC agenda. Oh, it got removed. I'm just commenting in this that they are also in the same position of we want the token.
Oh, interesting. This doc does not have the agenda in it. I'll try to copy it over.
Oh, interesting. Does it not?
No, I know
Oh,
Michael's been having some issues, I think, with the machine, so it doesn't surprise me.
yeah. That's okay. Cool. Cool. So that issue's off the table, or that's fine. It's addressed. Basically nothing to do there. We've already done it. And when do we do the election of CPC voting members for ComCom? March. So we might want to spin that up.
Yep.
Do you want to take that or should I?
I feel like you should.
Okay. Yep.
Like
No, I'm
this.
fine with that.
Yep.
I will go ahead and do that today. Since we're a little bit behind, but it's also a good marker of when to do it, which is the 1st of April.
Yep.
Voting member, CPC representative nominations, June 2019. It looks like this was done in June.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, the original target was May 1st. It started on April 17th, and then I think we ended it April 30th. Yep, April 30th was when it was closed, so that works well.
Okay, great. So then I guess I was maybe confused when I read the issue at first.
I will, yeah, so it's this one from Adam. I will bookmark that and take care of it in a bit here. Cool. We've exhausted our agenda items. It's not a ton. I think we should be good. I believe we have a private session, so if we want to end the stream, we should be able to go. Thanks everyone for joining us, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Thanks, guys. See you later.
Thanks.
Bye.
Cheers.